have our invocation and pledge of allegiance, Councilwoman Bobo has a special guest here tonight. Miss Lucy Patton is here with us from the Girl Scouts. Be a little shy tonight.
Hey, Lucy.
But we are so glad that she is here. We would love to turn this over to Councilwoman Bobo so she can introduce our special guest. And Miss Lucy, if you would like to come up here at all and help us with the Pledge of Allegiance in a little bit, you surely can. So, Miss Bobo, if you'll introduce Miss Patton.
So Lucy is in the Girl Scouts, and she has brought all of us cookies. Wow. Share. You want me to help pass them out? You want me to do it? Okay. All right. Okay. Thank you so much. We appreciate all your hard work. How many cookies have you sold? 105 boxes.
That's not enough. If there's anybody here that wants to buy cookies, I'm sure she can help you.
Thank y'all. Thank you.
Thank you.
Miss Lucy, what is your favorite cookie? Do you have a favorite?
Thin mint, man.
Shortbread? What is that, the tree falls, or? That's my favorite too, so. You don't like chocolate? Or you can just hand me all the chocolate. Thank you, Miss Lucy, for being here.
We're gonna get the 10 minutes. I see you get every 10 out of the box. I was getting ready to get cut. Right here in City Hall.
I think we should actually have a prayer now after that. So, Dr. Hinton, if you will lead us into invocation, and then we will have our Pledge of Allegiance. Everyone, please stand.
Heavenly Father, we just come tonight thanking you for all your blessings. Reading your word that upright citizens are good for a city and make it prosper. Pray that we have many upright citizens in Northport who please you. We ask too that you give the council wisdom and knowledge as they care for business and knowledge. Blessings we ask in your name.
Amen.
Lucy, you want to help us? Attention, salute, pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Ms. Webb, call roll, please.
Pro Tem Bobo.
Present.
Councilman Washington.
Here.
Councilwoman Dykes.
Here.
President Hogg.
Here. Item 5 is presentations. We have none on the agenda. Item 6 is approval of the agenda. I will make a motion to approve the agenda as printed with the addition of an executive session. That's in the form of a motion. Is there a second?
Second.
Second by Councilman Washington. Any questions or comments? Hearing none, Ms. Webb.
Voting with Pro Tem Bobo.
Yes.
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 Yes. Item 7 is visitors to address the council. We have 2 tonight. The first one is a redesignation as a Tree City USA. This is from the Forestry Commission, and I know there's a couple of people here. And if y'all will, please come up, state your name and address for the record. And glad to have you here. Thank you.
So I'm Katie Wiswall. I'm from Birmingham, Alabama. I work for the Alabama Forestry Commission.
I'm Roy Davis. I'm from Colon, Alabama, and I work for the Forestry Commission.
Sam Boswell, from Coker, Alabama, and I work for Forestry Commission.
Thank y'all for coming.
Thank you. For many years, y'all have been on hiatus status as a Tree City USA, but we're delighted that through the hard work of some of the members of the City Council and the city leadership, you guys have once again earned recognition as a Tree City USA. To be a Tree City USA, a city has to have an ordinance that assigns responsibility for its trees to someone, be that someone a city employee or department or your tree council. You need for the mayor to sign a proclamation, which y'all did earlier in the year. You need to have an Arbor Day celebration, which you will do this coming Saturday, but you did all this last year as well, so this is what we're recognizing you for. You get a new flag. And I guess we'll present this to the mayor, but maybe everybody in the audience would like to see it. I feel bad having my back to, I'm either gonna have my back to all you.
Go right ahead.
Tools or my back to people. Yeah, see, that's why I don't hold the flag, because I always hold the flag.
Here he comes.
And then your town also shows that it spends $2 per capita on its streets. And that doesn't have to be new spending. If you clean up after trees after a storm as a city, you're spending $2 on it. So, just a minute. Sure thing. But congratulations and thank you.
We're happy to be able to work with y'all, and we're happy to kind of keep doing more and more.
Thank you so much.
And to that end,
Thank you.
The partnership that we've reestablished with the Forestry Commission is nice, and this Saturday from 7 a.m. to noon, we'll have a seedling giveaway on our website as well as our social media posts. You can see which types of seedlings are available. I think there's at least nine different types of seedlings available, so please join us. We'll be right out here in the main lobby this Saturday morning.
Okay.
And along with that, we'll also have our recycling event. You can pick up your recycling bins for your home from Public Works. That'll also be here on Saturday. Thank you, guys.
Thank y'all.
I don't really know how you can follow that, but next we have Tuscaloosa Pickleball Association. Mr. Sean Cooper is here and would like to come speak to us about their association. So, Mr. Cooper, thank you for being here and appreciate what you do.
Thank you, Councilman Hogg, and thank you for having me here and the opportunity to address everyone. We have a number of pickleball players that have come tonight. If you would raise your hands. We have over 200 people in Tuscaloosa County that are actively playing pickleball. We keep a registry of that with emails and phone numbers. As you know, it's the fastest growing sport in the United States. And we're very thankful that this council has taken an interest in pickleball and decided to build a facility. We understand that that's coming in the future at some point. As part of the Tuscaloosa Pickleball Association, we wanted to be a part of that process. So we're a new organization and learning the community and how to get in touch with the city council here and in Tuscaloosa. But we want to make ourselves available to be involved in that process. Additionally, there are very few places to play pickleball in the county right now. We are able to play at the pair facilities, play at Maccabee, Fawcett, Phelps, also at Northwood Hills Baptist Church, the gymnasium there. We play every Thursday night. But there are really no outdoor facilities. So it's part of the request tonight, too, that we could work with someone in the interim prior to the major facility being built. If we could develop a plan and some possibility of getting a couple of outdoor courts built. Relatively inexpensive, and we've done a lot of legwork on that. We're willing to do a good bit of fundraising to get the ball rolling, but we wanted to have some help from the city government here in Northport, also trying to work with Tuscaloosa toward that end.
Okay.
So we'd appreciate really a little help in understanding the next step with whom we should talk with and consult in order to get that accomplished.
Absolutely. we understand that pickleball has rapidly grown, not only in the South, but all over the United States. And we definitely want to be a part of that community as a city. And we want to see that thrive here for all the residents that live here. Dr. Hinton and I are going to start playing next week. You just don't know it yet.
All right.
He's gonna kick your butt.
He's a lot more in shape than I am, I can tell you. So I do think this will be something that we will definitely look favorable on now and also in the future. And if you're requesting anything currently on how to work together, I would say at this point, let Ms. Webb here be your point of contact, going forward, and kind of bounce some ideas off. And then also with our community outreach committee as well, I think that would also help. Ms. Dykes and Councilman Woodrow
Fantastic.
Washington here will be able to assist in that as well.
Okay, thank you very much.
Yes,
Yeah.
and we thank y'all.
And I give free lessons on Thursday night for pickleball, if you'd like to join us at the church.
I'm gonna take you up on it if Dr. Hinton will. I will be there.
I'm busy Thursday.
Thank you very much.
Yes, thank you so much for coming.
Thank
And
you.
we appreciate everyone here that is actively involved in pickleball, and you're really going to be excited about the things that are coming here in Northport. So thank y'all for coming.
Thank you for coming.
Item 8 is unfinished business. 8A1 is a second reading of an ordinance amending Chapter 70, Article 2, relating to speed limits. Ms. Tubbs.
We've gone through and done an audit of this ordinance as it relates to our speed limits. We have a couple of changes in reference to Rose Boulevard and Union Chapel. And this is a second reading. And if this passes, we will go through out in the field and then update our speed limit signs.
Okay. Is there a member of council that would like to move to adopt the ordinance amending Chapter 70, Article 2, relating to speed limits in regards to Rose Boulevard and Union Chapel?
So moved.
That is a motion by Councilwoman Dykes. That's a second by Councilman Washington. Any questions or comments? Hearing none, Ms. Webb.
Voting Pro Tem Bobo.
Yes.
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 Yes. Nine B1 is a resolution affirming appointment of member to the Tuscaloosa County Road Improvement Commission. Ms. Tubbs.
You got me
Excuse me.
instead, unfortunately. This appoints Justice Smith, who's the director of IDA, as a member of the Alabama Tuscaloosa County Road Improvement Commission.
Okay. Is there a member of council that would like to move to adopt this resolution? That's the motion by Councilman Washington. Is there a second?
Second.
Second by Councilwoman Bobo. Any questions or comments? Hearing none, Ms. Webb.
Voting with Pro Tem Bobo.
Yes.
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 Yes. Item 9B2 is a resolution amending the lease agreement with Friends of Historic Northport pertaining to Shirley Place. Mr. Davis.
Yes, Mr. President, this is ready for action by the council. This past October, you entered into a 10-year lease agreement with Friends of Historic Northport for Historic Shirley Place, and this amends it to a 20-year lease.
Okay. Is there a member of council that would like to move to adopt the resolution amending the 10-year lease term with Shirley Place with the Friends of Historic Northport to a 20-year term lease
So
agreement?
moved.
Motion by Councilwoman Bobo, second by Councilman Washington. Any questions or comments?
I'd like to say, again, thank you to the friends who have joined together with us and making some great things happen, and I really appreciate it. This is just another domino that's falling into place, and so I appreciate the help. And also thank you to those of you who have been helping with some special event preparation. We'd love to see you on Friday again for more painting of Easter eggs. If you're available, we would love to have you down at Public Works.
Can Charles Swan paint? Excuse me. Can Charles Swan paint good? I second that. I think it's great to see a good partnership with Friends of Historic Northport. So thank y'all for everything that you do here in the city. We have a motion by Councilwoman Bobo, second by Councilman Washington. If there's not any more questions or comments, I will turn it over to Ms. Webb.
Voting with Pro Tem Bobo.
Yes.
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 Yes. 9B3 is a resolution awarding bid file 23-01 for sludge removal from wastewater treatment plant. Mr. Webb.
Yes, it's a 3-year bid with CPI adjustments for sludge removal from the wastewater plant.
Okay. Is there a member of council that would like to move to adopt this resolution? That's a motion by Councilman Washington. Is there a second?
Second.
Second by Councilwoman Dykes. Any questions or comments? Hearing none, Ms. Webb.
Betty Wynn Pro Tem Bobo.
Yes.
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 Yes. 9B4 is a resolution approving task order 3A for Highway 69, Martin Road Water and Sewer Expansion Design Phase. Ms. Tubbs.
Yes, the master agreement was entered in last
Excuse me.
June on this project with the Cassidy Company, and this is task order 3A, is for design and permitting on this project.
Okay. Sorry about that, Mr. Webb. I had it wrote down incorrectly. I apologize. Is there a member of council that would like to move to adopt the resolution for task order 3A for Highway 69 Martin Road Water and Sewer Expansion Design Phase? That's a motion by Councilman Washington. Is there a second?
Second.
Second by Councilwoman Dykes. Any questions or comments? Hearing none, Ms. Webb.
Betty Wynn Pro Tem Bobo.
Yes.
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 Mr. President.
Yes.
Just like to say that the way we're growing in Northport, expansion is going to be a big thing for us. Our District 3
Yes.
and also very important for the city, I think, that we move forward with expansion plans.
Anything with expansion is always good, and to be ahead of that and get ahead of it and make sure that we're doing everything we can to see that through. So, yes, sir, I totally agree. Anything else, Dr. Hinton? Okay. 9B5 is a resolution authorizing the selection of TTL Incorporated for engineering services on the Main Avenue project and authorizing the city engineer to negotiate scope and fee. Ms. Tubbs.
Yes, we're just requesting to negotiate scope and fee with TTL for this project.
Okay. Is there a member of council that would like to move to adopt the resolution authorizing the selection of TTL Incorporated?
So moved.
Second.
Motion by Councilwoman Bobo, second by Councilwoman Dykes. Any questions or comments? Hearing none, Ms. Webb.
Betty Wynn Pro Tem Bobo.
Yes.
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 Abstain. Item 9B6. Nine B6 is a resolution allocating funds from the sale of public works equipment into the capital budget. You're not
Yes.
Ms. Starnes either, so
Not
okay, I'm just not even going to read anymore. Sorry about that. Go ahead.
Yes, sir. The Public Works Department requests approval from finance to deposit funds from the sale of equipment that has reached its useful life into the capital budget line item.
And I have here that was the funds were an amount of $20,061.29. So that's really good.
And Council President, we've put into practice that if a department surpluses equipment that they have been previously using, we try to reward that department by folding back into their budget anything that they are able to realize as a revenue source. So if they surplus and it's sold at auction, those funds go back to help purchase needed equipment for that department. And so this would be a resolution allowing Public Works to do so.
Is there a member of council that would like to move to adopt this resolution?
So moved.
That is a motion by Councilwoman Bobo, a second by Councilman Washington. Any questions or comments? Hearing none, Ms. Webb.
Voting with Pro Tem Bobo.
Yes.
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 Yes. Item 9B7 is a resolution approving professional engineering services for the wastewater treatment plant outfall enhancement to Black Warrior for the permitting, design, and easements. Mr. Webb.
Yes, this is another 2023 capital project. This is task order specifically for the permitting, the design, and easement acquisition.
Okay. Is there a member of council that would like to move to adopt the resolution approving engineering services by Krebs Engineering pertaining to the task order 43 for the wastewater treatment plant, outfall enhancement to Black Warrior, permitting, design, and easements, and authorize city administrator to execute the necessary documents and requisitions needed to proceed with the project? That's a motion by Councilman Washington. Is there a second?
Second.
Second by Councilwoman Dykes. Any questions or comments? Hearing none, Ms. Webb.
Voting with Pro Tem Bobo.
Yes.
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 Yes. 9B8 is a resolution authorizing the city administrator to enter into agreement for legal software. Mr. Davis.
Yes, Mr. President, this will allow the legal department to have its own software it can use to locate various items. For example, we have a vacancy in District 3, and Ms. Broughton and I knew right where to go. We went to A for Acker, because that was one of the first of the 6 vacancies we had. But this will allow us to use a computer and find it very quickly. But anything prior to right now, we're going to have to use radiology clinic to do a CT scan on Ms. Broughton's head, because that's where all the information is stored. But that's not included in this.
I'm just glad you gave her the credit and didn't say yourself.
Hey, they did mine once. There was nothing there, so but we know where the knowledge resides in the legal department.
I see why they put you last on the agenda. Is there a motion? Is there a motion to adopt the resolution authorizing the city administrator to enter into an agreement for legal software?
So moved.
Second.
That's a motion by Councilwoman Bobo, second by Councilwoman Dykes. Any questions or comments? Hearing none, Ms. Webb.
Voting with Pro Tem Bobo.
Yes.
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 Yes. Item 9C is our consent agenda. This ranges from minutes, bill listings, and PO requisitions. Is there a member of council that would like to move to approve the consent agenda as printed?
Second.
Okay, that's a motion by Councilman Washington, second by Councilwoman Dykes. Any questions or comments? Hearing none, Ms. Webb.
Voting with Pro Tem Bobo.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Item 10 is reports of special committees of council. If there's a member of council that would like to give an update from their respective committee. Okay. Item 11 is public hearings. We have none. Item 12 is city administrator's business.
Yes, sir. I have a couple of items tonight. One, I wanted to point out on the consent agenda, there were quite a number of capital purchases. This is our staff working hard to go ahead and utilize the funds that you have provided for them on the capital budget. So notably, 4 patrol cars for PD, a new pumper truck for fire, as well as a new rescue truck for fire, an HVAC unit at the public safety complex, various other vehicles that are being purchased that you all provided the funding for, and I think I can speak for the department heads in saying thank you for allowing them to do that and move forward on that. The second is to again announce that on Saturday, this Saturday, the 25th, from 7 a.m. to noon, we will have the tree seedling giveaway in conjunction with the Forestry Commission, and we'll also be allowing city residents who wish to participate in the recycling program to pick up recycling bins here. We'll have them available for you. I hope you all join us Saturday morning.
I will. Let me just ask anyone here that's in the audience, if you are a city resident, how many of you are recycling, or at least have recycling bins? If you have not done that, please do so. It's a remarkable program that we started a few years ago, and I can tell you with a family of 6, a lot of things are able to go in that. I do not fill up my garbage can at all anymore. I barely have anything in my garbage can, which is great to know that a lot of that is being able to be recycled. So just a shameless plug there. If you have not tried that, please do so. Give it a chance. Anything else, Ms. Webb?
No, sir. Thank you.
Okay. Item 13 is departmental business. We have none. Item 14 is mayor and council members' business. We will start with Mayor Hinton.
Nothing tonight.
Okay. District 1, Pro Tem Bobo.
I have two things. I was asked by Friends of Lake Lurleen to announce that they have a trail race coming up in April. You can sign up for it on their Facebook group, Friends of Lake Lurleen. And I would like to say thank you from District 1, from the heart of District 1, to Mr. Swan and Mr. Gordeau, who are always at the polls helping with poll watching. And your service it just means so much to everyone. It's such a valuable part of your day and time spent, and you're very appreciated.
Okay, thank you. District 2, Councilman Washington. Okay. Under District 3, since we are under a vacancy right now, I will ask the former District 3 council member, now mayor, if he knows of anything that he would like to mention.
No, but I'm still getting calls.
I'm sure you are. And probably even more now from all other districts. Every call that I've got, I've told them to call the mayor, so. I do want to say, is there anyone here in the audience that is a candidate for District 3? I know I've seen one tonight. Is there anyone else here? Well, Mr. Barksdale, I know you're a candidate, and I saw you when you came in earlier. I wanted to thank you for coming and showing the initiative to be here. No other candidate has put forth the amount of effort you have, and I want to personally commend you for it. So it's easy to apply and interview, but at the same time, it's the intangibles for me that set someone apart, and for me, you've done that. So thank you for coming, and I would be honored to serve with someone like you if the council chooses so in the future. But just wanted to say that it's hard to put yourself out there and miss family time or with your kids or anything else to come to a city council meeting. We hear that constantly all over the city about we want to complain about something, but yet when we say come to the council meetings to learn, people say they don't have time. They got something else going on. Their family has something, or they have something, and all of us elected officials, we figure out how to work full-time jobs and how we balance family life and how we come up here and have the meetings that we do and meet with staff and come on two Mondays out of the month. So to me, that just shows initiative and someone that really cares. So just wanted to point that out, that I do appreciate that, and that's for me only. I can't speak for anyone else, but thank you for being here. District 4, Councilwoman Dykes.
Two things. Thank you to the police department for handling the situation this weekend with the intersection. They handled it as effectively as they could. Also, it's been 2 weeks since I've mentioned Charlie Shirley Road. Who's driven on Charlie Shirley Road lately? Y'all, come on. Y'all have got to go drive Charlie Shirley Road. It's the best road in the city of Northport right now, so go drive it. Oh, yes, I did. That was my third thing. I said, never mind. Our comprehensive plan next meeting is next Monday night at 5:30. We encourage everyone to be here and be a part of the visioning for the future of Northport.
And this will be
Here.
the second meeting.
Second meeting, yes.
Yep.
We had a great attendance the first meeting. We want to beat that.
All right. Is that it? District 5, I don't have anything specifically for District 5. I will piggyback on just going back to District 3. Council members, remember that at some point there will need to be a vote this month, so just be kind of thinking about who you would like to see in this seat up here with us. And item 15 is executive session. And Mr. Davis, I don't want to rely on my paper tonight, but this should take no longer than 1 hour.
That's right, but you might want to take those Thin Mints back with you. It could be longer than that. We will come back and adjourn. No action will be taken by the council.
Okay, and this is to discuss, is it property?
Property acquisition, yes.
Property acquisition, okay. And you certify that this is executive session?
Yes, sir.
Okay. I will make the motion to adjourn the meeting into executive session to discuss property acquisition. The session should take no longer than 1 hour, and it's anticipated that the council will not take any action after the executive session is concluded, and staff does not need to stay unless they are part of anything that legal has set already in motion. So that is then in the form of a motion. Is there a second?
Second.
Second by Councilwoman Dykes. Any questions or comments?
I'd like to comment that I need the rest of staff or members of the audience to come up here and clean out these cookies. We have plenty left.
All right. I don't think you're going to have a problem with that. Ms. Webb, call roll.
Voting with Pro Tem Bobo.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. We are in executive session.